Hasta la vista, baby.
Fill your hand, you son of a bitch!
Hello, you beautiful bastards, and welcome to my so-called show. Life is full of surprises. Who would have thought that a TV show based around a sad character that barely felt relevant in a solid but flawed movie would actually turn out to be pretty good? In fact, so good, it would keep me coming back every Sunday. Not me, that's for sure. But now that it has finally finished, how did the overall series fare? Well, slutty ladies, and not so gentlemen, let's find out with the Penguin. The Penguin continues where the Batman left off. Oz, not Oswald, played by Colin Farrell, loots the Iceberg Lounge because, fuck it, Falcone won't need them where he's going, while also finding some nice little nifty blackmail evidence. But is nearly caught out by Carmen Falcone's son Alberto, played by Michael Zegan. And after their nice little conversation goes wrong with Alberto mocking Oz, Oz politely whacks him off. I mean whacks him. While trying to get Alberto's corpse to the trunk of his car, he spots some carjackers. He chases them off, before capturing one of them, a young lad named Vic, played by Renzi Feliz. Oz spares Vic's life and forces him to dispose of the body, but for some reason, he takes a liking to Vic. And with Falcone's scumbag goons clamouring for his empire, Oz convinces Vic to help him take over the criminal underworld. But with Falcone's daughter Sophia, played by Christine Milioti, recently being released from Arkham Asylum, while also suspicious of Oz's involvement in Alberto's disappearance, will Oz succeed, or will this little birdie be sleeping with the fishes? The Penguin is one of life's pleasant surprises, especially in this day and age of TV shows that started well but ended up being a letdown. I was expecting this to drop the ball harder than Rachel Ziegler's plummeting public image. But thank God I was wrong, as every week the plot evolved more and more as we saw Oz play both sides of the Falcones and Maronis against each other, adapt to any situation he is thrown in, and improvise when he needs to. Colin Farrell is at his best here as Oz Cobb. Seriously, what's wrong with Oswald Cobblepot? He plays his character without judgment, humanising him enough to make you sympathise with him before revealing him for who he really is. A two-faced, lying, hypocritical psychopath, bitter that he is still the foot soldier, bitter of his limb, while also showing him to be a deranged mama's boy. But like Lou Bloom from Nightcrawler, the character is so well written and well acted you can't help but follow him on his journey from underdog to top dog. Christine Milioti steals every scene as the sexy, batshit but sharp Sophia Falcone. At first we are led to believe she is the antagonist. She's intimidating, psychotic, but not one who's easily fooled. She can look you in the eye and know when you're full of shit. And damn, does Milioti own every scene she's in. Every time she showed up I was scared, as well as aroused. Scare-roused. In a way, she and Oz are flip sides of the same coin. Both have been shunned and seen as outcasts by the people they were loyal to and want revenge as well as power over the people who wronged them. But with Sophia, I actually wanted her to win against Oz. The more the series progressed, the more we learnt more of what happened to her and how she became the way she is. Seriously, this woman deserves a fucking Emmy. Renzi Feliz is very likeable as Vic, and even though he started off a bit flat, he really evolved as a character from innocent, stuttering novice to a smart, capable ally for Oz. Always there to get Oz out of a scrape, even though you can't help but wish he would have been better off avoiding him altogether. And you get why. He's a kid who's lost a lot and is directionless, and Oz is the only guy that has been close enough to a father figure for him, helping him realise his potential. And as the series went on, I did feel the bond between them two, which also makes their final scene together all the more heartbreaking. After all he did for you, Oz, you fat fuck.
How dare you?
Deirdre O'Connell is also great as Oz's mentally ill mum Francine, who starts off as a minor character, only to learn more and more about their relationship, and the guilt she had to carry over the years, knowing what kind of a monster Oz was. And when she finally does reveal to Oz the truth, you can see how overwhelming it is for her to finally let it out after all these years of letting it consume her. Even when it's all out in the open, Oz continues to deny the truth. It's as if he's been bullshitting for so long, he's actually convinced of his bullshit. God, this show is dark. Also credits to Emily Mead capturing O'Connell's mannerisms as the young Fran, as well as Ryder Allen as the young Oz. Even when he plays the part with such innocence, I couldn't help but be disturbed by him whenever he appeared. Great support from Mark Strong, Michael Kelly, Clancy Brown, Carmen E. Joggo, and Theo Rossi. And credit to creator Lauren Lefranc for the smart writing. This is a woman who has done her homework but understood how to give us this repulsive piece of shit and make him sympathetic. Sophia could have been another lame girl boss, but with smart writing, she could still be vulnerable, despite the powers she displayed on screen. CKK, we do like strong women, ones that are fleshed out and written with both strengths and weaknesses. Not smug, infallible, narcissistic projections that are there to teach a lesson to those toxic males for oppressing you despite the fact most of you were born with silver spoons up your pussies. And it's also well directed, toning back the more grand action and keeping the tone more realistic and gritty, harking back to the early works of Scorsese, while also still allowing the actors to say a lot without saying anything, or saying one thing but meaning another, making you wonder if mind games are being played or not. Oh my god, a TV show that keeps their viewers on their toes while also trusting them to come to their own conclusions? That is untoward. You're supposed to spell things out for the plebs who can't figure shit out for themselves. The show also throws a few dark twists that flesh out the story, revealing more of the characters, helping them understand their motives, while also cranking up the intrigue as well as the suspense, with both Oz and Sophia trying to outwit and outmaneuver each other, before the show comes to its disturbing conclusion. There is the odd lapse of logic. Theo Rossi as Dr. Rush, despite starting off well, has nothing to work with, and I do wish Brown was utilised a bit better as Maroni. If you want a more detailed account, then check out my weekly live stream reviews on the episodes with Lord Toxic, as well as some other beautiful bastards guesting. Links for each episode will be in the description below, but overall, it's a dark, violent, gritty, well-written, character-driven crime drama that keeps you gripped till the end, and soars like birds of a feather. And whether you beautiful bastards are Northern English or not, thanks for watching, and do remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that bell in order to be notified. And if you wish to further support my channel, then the links are in the description below, but right now, that's me done, and I'm off to the pub.